Did you hear? He offered Tarik a sum of money in exchange for our loyalty. God damn him! What did Tarik...
R.I.P. One of our own was found murdered and stripped of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name. We must be ready.
Selim's forces have fallen back to Varna. Heavy losses, I'm told.
Olacak şey değil mi? I pray for a swift conclusion.
Yes, but in which direction?
I cannot say. My heart sides with our Sultan, but my head hopes for Selim.
Tarik, a message for you.
Ariculade. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel has garrisoned his army.
And our men, are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Effendim.
Evet. For once.
I don't see him!
Is this the result of Suleiman's investigation?
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself. Not for treason, but hubris. I was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy them if you can.
You have done well, Tarik. Forgive me.
Protect my homeland, assassin. Allah Ashkila. Redeem the honor we have lost in this fight.
We'll get him, don't worry! Murderer! Kill him!
I am getting tired of this uniform.
Not getting past me. Okay, back on your feet for more. Think you can run through this wall, Peter? Excellent. He's running straight to the barracks.
Tarik Barleti. He's a character we've sort of met earlier on in the game. He's the captain and the leader of the Janissaries, a group of soldiers loyal to the Sultans only, and they protect Constantinople from threats that they think are threats. On the outset, Tarik seems like a decent guy. He's loyal to his employer above all else, but about midway through the game, Tarik gets a bit muddied when Ezio catches up with him selling arms to Manuel Palaiologos, a well-known Templar agent in the area and de facto antagonist of Revelations because Ubisoft somehow forgot to write one in. To get the full story, Ezio leaps to the conclusion that Tarik has to die to cut off the supposed corruption from the top down, and just like the minstrel quest from earlier in the game, Tarik's assassination is the other well-known Revelations mission, its own Dragon's Teeth set piece, if you will. Ezio has to sneak through the Janissary camp to get to Tarik giving a speech or training the troops, and the Janissary camp is densely populated and well guarded to the point where success and failure will depend upon mere feet of space, as Ezio walks with Janissary groups and through tents to the other side. It's intense and it's a satisfying stealth mission with a bunch of options available to get through if you're skillful or ballsy enough to start trying them out. Of course, there's an easy mode for babies way through this if you explore the area enough, if you don't want to deal with the hassle. Anyway, once that's over, it becomes a bit easier. For full completion, Ezio has to assassinate Tarik from above, and the only way to do that is to clamber over the canopies in the training grounds, where there are Janissaries around that are ready to detect you at any whiff of parkour. If you don't want the hassle or don't care for full sync, you can always just walk up to Tarik on the ground with no problem and stab him in the back. I would suggest going for that extra on this mission though, because the challenge ends up making the whole mission. Having to sneak past tight patrol patterns at just the right time is exactly the type of satisfying demand that makes a stealth game what it is. There's no better feeling than getting the ghost run pulled off. Whichever way you did it, Tarik falls to the ground and Ezio figures out that he really jumped the gun and fucked the pudding on this one. Tarik was pulling the old double cross on Manuel and merely sold the weapons to get to the staging grounds of the Templar Order and was planning a betrayal ambush to kill off most of the group. Tarik is a man of the cause, so in his dying hour he gives Ezio the plan that he pleads with him to pull off for the sake of the royal line not getting corrupted. It's a great mission and a great character makes the Tarik Barleti assassination a proud part of the otherwise mediocre AC Revelations. A man that can die with his head held high is an aspiration to aim for.